cracking in for the whole quarter, and if you've got some substance, you'll get it done.
Put your best players where it matters. Simple as that.
Jaden Short is the short man there, number 45. We're away to a start at the MCG. It's Richmond and Hawthorn.
Hampson did well.
Richmond have started positively here, but they've got to take their chances in front of goal. Birchall opens them up. Hill, has he got the confidence? Well, no, he's got the vision instead. And he finds a sharpshooter. 100% man, he used to be Bruce in front of goals, but surely this one will go through, and it does. And Hawthorn pick back a bit of that margin, back to a couple of goals.
Just down towards half forward. Castagna run down from behind by Rioli. Not the first man to have that happen. Now a chance for Bruce. Got it from Segler. Couldn't believe the time he had and puts it through his second goal.
Well, he's the best in the business, putting on that forward pressure. And young Jason Castagna, he'll learn that when you've got the ball in your back 50 and Cyril's around.
This is great stuff by Lewis.
Inspiration.
Good spot that time from Rioli against Langford. Oh, Cyril did brilliantly, getting it back from Hurley and then caresses it to Bruce, who's got a chance to kick 3 first quarter goals.
Beautifully, the weighted kick over the top to Bruce. It's class.
So can he kick a third opening quarter goal? He does, scores a level. Dennis, but you're right, he's made a good start. Been at the club for a fair while, Langford. So Hawthorn really got their composure and rhythm going now. Hartung, switch of play by Shields to Duray, and another great kick. And Puopolo getting over the... So he's got that extra room here, and he's bent it back beautifully. And Poppy puts him in front.
Hartung just loops it over the top. In space is Hill. Drives it inside the forward 50. Puopolo! He's got that patented. What a man.
Take it away, 50.
An aerialist. Hard to believe. On his chest. He's mocking the opposition. From the side, a big fist from Hampson. Didn't get it cleanly. Grazed his knuckles. McIntosh taken by a man there in O'Brien across the line. And either way, it's a free kick to O'Brien.
Yeah.
He's got a bit of the Ron Weasleys about him. Much admired Ron. Goes in short and finds Gunston.
Trying to get rid of it, but
you'd run the risk, wouldn't you, rather than definitely kicking it out on the full?
Or put it in the second tier. So
Gunston hit the post with his last kick. Doesn't make that mistake again. Puts it straight through the middle. Wobbles one down towards half forward. Chaplin, it's 3-on-2, at least in the short term. But the two doing okay. O'Brien feeds Smith. Now the help arrives. Hill outside the 50. Rioli inside the 50. Inside the goal square. Gunston, he waits like a relay runner, waiting for the baton. It arrived. He turned around and kicked his second.
Lewis with that lovely left foot kick to O'Brien. Been pretty impressive. Out wide. Lovell came in for Mitchell. Gets a big kick, Sicily. Morris engaged. Poppy! Yep, he's got it. He's got it. He's kicked his second. They're back in front.
Wasn't he terrific too?
This game will Hawthorn find a way again. It's through Paul Puopolo. That is just...
Hartung wins the free kick. Plays on immediately. Langford cruising past. Kicks inside the forward 50 now. How does that man find that space?
Stay out, Brett. Stay out.
He's got a nose for the football. 35 metres out, 45-degree angle. He's working it back. Silky. Hawthorn by 10. Turned over on the wing. Brandon Ellis caught holding the footy. Interesting with Brandon Ellis.
And Daniel closed in like a typical Rioli. It was a big play. Birchall's creating. Brand to fall forward. Where's the flyer? There he is, Gunston.
So there, Cannon.
Very good forward. So it's a bit foreign to him. And Gunston, as we know, very good player.
Gee, Alex Rance would have been handy in that one. And he kicks his third goal for the second term. So Brewster and Gunston, we've talked about being similar type young player. Kick wide, Revolt just went a little slowly at it, trying to time it, but then Gibson just turned him inside out really and had a big win, didn't he? And gets it to Lewis.
That was a big win. Well done by Josh Gibson.
A pretty big goal. He's got it. Lewis gets the goal. Goes down the line, good kick. Gibson stretch. Hawthorn responding here. Can Richmond now keep up? Just misses Burgoyne. Rioli, you know he'll be creative. Kicks to the pocket. Poppy waiting. McIntosh. Poppy waiting, and kicking it. And they're back in front. He just reads it too well. Richmond can't cough up a late goal as they did in that second quarter, but I reckon they might. Segler takes the mark.
It just makes defenders nervous sometimes.
Can the big guy get it home? He's 4-3 from set shots this year. This to give Hawthorn a little bit of breathing space. It's a good kick. Well, the scoring pattern.
Beautifully weighted kick taken by Bruce. No one really on deep. He goes short to Smith. Smith slips a hand pass away. Hill right on the 50, not 15. Now a chance for Shields. He lines up and drives it through. It's been rock and roll for a while, and now balls it up. It's going to be a Tiger free, wasting no time. Greg, well, he tried to give it off, and now it's been stolen by Shields. Shields running it down towards the 50, couple of bounces. It was intended, that hand pass, for Martin Shields, ever alert, and now will it be 50? No. Wanting the 50, the crowd, those of them that barrack for Hawthorn, and I guess Sicily as well, although he didn't dress it up too. Runs around, like a diver on the high board, and he's missed. Or has he? No, it's a goal! He's got it! Wow! What a wonderful kick. From our vantage point, I thought it had gone the other side of Ledio. Encouraging run from Greg. Greg kicks the half forward. Gibson peeled off and thumped it away. Loose ball inside the centre square. Langford, what a hard contest. Gives it to Smith. A searing kick. That's a goal. Well, they punish mistakes, Hawthorn.
Oh, this is what the Hawks do so well. You see there, Gibson, they kick it to a flat-footed Rewalt. Gibson just reads that beautifully, gets the spoil in, and it's just what they do so well. But
Brandon Ellis over his shoulder. Lovell with the outside of the boot up towards the wing. Puopolo reaching over the top last down, stealing it away, Rioli. And Rioli puts it out in front of Hill. They say it's easy to run downhill. Tell that to McIntosh. And he goes and he kicks a goal. Ah, that was wonderful. What a wonderful kick. Just out in front of him by Rioli.
The tough one is Sydney here in a couple of weeks on a Friday night. Burgoyne streaming out of the centre, and Gunston slipping the opponent and marking.
Just a professional effort from the champion team.
And it's been quality stuff, hasn't it? They kicked 7 of the last 8 goals, make it 8 of the last 9. They're going to have a big win now. Gunston gets his 4th.
Under 6 minutes remaining.
Burgoyne, Hartung, terrific match, great finish by him and the Hawks. Wash up, do you reckon?
Well, I think the wash-up will be that I think the effort was there. I thought in close and around the contest they had a real dip tonight, and they were able to match Hawthorn for 3 quarters just because of that effort around the contest. But just all night it threatened around the outskirts, on the outside it just threatened.
And then Lovell with a neat-looking kick to Sicily. Chaplin, Bruce might get on the end of a 4th. He's a match for... Oh, no, he doesn't. I was going to say he's a match for Gunston. He might get a second crack. He does. And he does. Yep. Gunston, Rioli and Popolo. If you had to put them 1 to 4.
But I just feigned deafness at that stage, Bruce.
Yeah,
Couldn't answer.
It's difficult. Poppy's now in the conversation. Gunston's obviously a little bit taller, but I think Poppy's now added to that small forward list that we have so many of. We've got an abundance across the league of them now.
They're just so important, aren't they?
Rioli inside the centre circles. Just chips it out wide. Duray. Birchall pulls it back towards full forward. Sicily in front, got hands to it, couldn't hang on. Bruce goes with the outside of the boot, and he's kicked 5. Well, he started.
And that's a great chase by Gunston. Lovell having a productive final term to full forward. Sicily made the contest. I reckon he might get his 6. He does. Equals his career high. 3 in the first, 3 in the last. That's a lovely bookend, isn't it? Two teams that have been in the spotlight for defeats this week. Tigers took it up to Hawthorn for 3 quarters, but it was a brilliant last quarter that gives Hawthorn the win. Some percentage, a half a dozen for him, a career high. And Hawthorn win by 46 points.
That'd be pleasing for you.
Yeah, it was. I mean, we worked pretty hard in that first half. Nothing. It seemed like we were moving the ball quite well, but just silly turnovers that just cost us easy goals. But we controlled the ball well. Our defensive side of our game certainly picked up in the second half, and we're able to get some easy goals out the back.
Mate, we've been talking in the call about the quality of your small forwards. You know, you've got 3 of the best, I reckon. Rioli and Bruce, obviously, and Poppy. It's just a luxury, isn't it, having 3 in your team? Yeah,
it is. I mean, and all those guys compete in the air as well, which is what you want. Sometimes we play a little bit smaller with Ruffy out of the side, and these guys really compete in the air, and they also keep their feet at ground level. So, I mean, they're dangerous players to have at any part of the ground.
A bit of noise around about the Hawks, and you've heard it obviously in the last few weeks. You're 5-2. I mean, you weren't in this place this time last year, so a little premature, I would have thought. Yeah, I think so. I mean, we know within the 4 walls of the club that we probably haven't been playing our best football, and that's, I mean, we've probably started later than most sides every single year for the last 3 years, so we do have a bit of a scratchy start like we did last year, but it seems like tonight we sort of hit our straps. Family up in the box, mate, enjoying the amenities tonight.
No, is Troy doing the game, is he? Unbelievable, but no, it's good to have them here for the support, and it's nice to get a win.
Well done, mate.
Thanks, mate.
So little Freddie there looking on, Freddie Lewis.
5 last week and 4 this week. You're really running into some form yourself now.
Yeah, it's nice, and I guess with the way the boys have started to move it, we probably needed a bit of a focus at through the first probably 5 weeks. We weren't moving it, bringing it freely to the forwards, and full credit to the mids and the backs. They brought it in nicely. It makes the job easier for us guys.
Yeah, your runners really got involved, didn't they, tonight? Isaac and Billy Hartung, when they're running through the middle, your eyes light up in that 50.
Absolutely. They create 1v9s, they get the overlap hands, and then when their shoulders out, and there's no one more you want to be leading to than those runners.
We're just talking about your small forwards tonight. What's it like playing in 50 with these guys? You must feel pretty confident when you bring it to ground as a big player that they're going to mop it up.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think over the last couple of years they probably haven't got the credit. Like Piopolo does a lot of things that no one sees, and it's great to see him be able to kick 5 goals and multiple goals this year. And if we're bringing it to ground, we know the pressure's on, and this year they're turning that into goals.
Little blokes aren't meant to take hangers down there, though. What's going on there?
We're trying to tell Poppy to stay down. I need him to get out of the way, but it's good to see.
Oh, well done, mate.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
You'll want to just overcome.
All right, let's go to the song.